I was getting ready to film and I was doing my makeup. And I started thinking about the incident that happened last week. And I started wondering whether this guy who decided to be a complete asshole in my session was feeling regret or remorse now that I had blocked him and kicked him off. And it made me think about when I was with my narcissist and how I always wanted to have some sense of closure. And oftentimes when I was near the end and I wanted to leave and I was ready to leave almost, I kept waiting for an event, the final event that would just give that complete closure, that complete reason to leave and never look back. And then it would happen and I'd be like, oh, but maybe, and I would want to adjust it. And so I found myself looking for closure and wanting to have something more from this event that happened last week. And it reminded me of those patterns with the narcissist. And if you're with a narcissist or when you're in a crappy relationship, it can be hard to leave because we're good people and we want that closure. We want that feeling of that ended at the right time. But the thing is that time never comes. It never comes. And you just keep getting more abuse. You keep getting more trauma. You keep getting more garbage thrown on you. And so if you're in a situation and you're looking for some moment or some event for closure, know that that is only ever going to happen when you decide, when you tell yourself you've had enough and it's time to move on. And even when you do get that momentous event, I remember my neighbor, coming across the street to pull me out of the house and threaten Mike that she was going to call the cops and to leave my house. And I had to sleep at her house that night because I was afraid of him coming back. And he did get dragged away in handcuffs. And still going, oh, and not feeling that at the proper closure. And it's like, what more do you need? However, that was the time that I stayed away for good. And so I invite you to think, if you're looking for an event, know deep in your heart that you and your mind and your resolution is the event that gives this closure. I hope this helps. And it's also a little message for me that is all those doors from last week, from before, are all closed, because I respect myself enough now to have those boundaries and stay inside my boundaries and not let anyone else cross. And I have confidence that you can do it too. Much love.